Welcome back to Swervin' Island, where today I'll be placing some new assets from the Office Evolution Creator Pack by Titan. This is a DLC available on Steam that dropped March 18th. I'll also be placing some player-made assets from the MishanyaMods. And while I'm really excited to place the signature buildings from the Office Evolution Pack, there's one small problem. The Office Evolution buildings celebrate the life of a building throughout different time periods, with most assets having a historic facade at street level with more modern features that get added as it grows, which can make these buildings tricky to place in areas that look new and more modern. And while this does rule these buildings out for me downtown, I think I have just the place where a signature building from the new pack, like the Frankfurt Court, would be perfect. Even though this city is extremely young in its lore and doesn't have a building older than 30 years, it does have a district that has a habit of accumulating eclectic buildings that would welcome the types of buildings in the Office Evolution Pack. This is the Garden District, a district that is directly influenced from the real-life Garden District in the city of New Orleans. It might be most famous for its cemeteries that have above-ground tombs, but the Garden District is a pretty eclectic place itself that has a sophisticated yet grounded feel, while having some very interesting architecture and streetscapes. That's just my personal take after going to a crawfish boil or two and catching the parade on St. Charles a few times over the years, and I've taken that spirit and have put my own spin on it here in Swervin' Island. So let's start building. Now we'll have to knock down all of this affordable housing in the process, and before you come for me in the comments, hear me out. The city of Swervin' Island applies eminent domain often. So often the buyout rates are public knowledge, and citizens of Swervin' Island welcome it because the buyout almost always equals early retirement, and the buyout for this project is $5 million per household, which will cost the city a total of $5 billion. So don't feel bad for these residents. Almost all of them are about to upgrade from affordable housing to a house in the hills, or a condo downtown, or maybe even in the prestigious row housing in the Garden District just down the street. Let's get started. I think the Frankfurt Court with the tower upgrade looks good right here. I actually think it ties the whole place together. Here's a look at the completely transformed Garden District. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.